Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Shadow of the Moon 87, and tonight I'm going to be giving you guys another deck profile. This one's going to be on my Nephtys deck. I haven't shown this one off yet because I was just waiting to get a few more cards for it to be able to actually show you guys more of the completed deck. And for the most part, minus the extra deck, this is pretty much this is what the deck's going to be like. I plan on re-uploading my Harpy deck like I did with my Blackwing deck. I'm really surprised. Thank you guys so much for the views. I can't believe I've already hit over 100 views for that profile. It seems like you guys really liked it. So from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it because I just do this channel for fun, and I do a lot of these deck profiles, and a lot of my content that's on my channel is just for fun for you guys. So like I said, I really do appreciate it. And if it looks like it's a little dimmer, I do apologize. My table right now is kind of filled up with Halloween decorations, so I can't really push anything out of the way, which is usually where I do my profiles because the lighting in there is like the best. So just bear with me. But yeah, Sacred Phoenix, this is an archetype long time ago. It first came out in Flames of Eternity back in like 2005, 2006, and it only ever got the Phoenix, like the Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, and then the Hand of Nephtys, but they never really did anything else with it. But this past year, they finally reintroduced it, and with new support, and I was happy, I was excited, I grabbed everything that I possibly could, and I can't wait to show you guys, because this deck is actually a lot of fun to play with. And without any further ado, let's go ahead, and I'll show you the Nephtys deck. Now, this is a ritual deck for the most part, so it's going to be playing a little bit slower, but it can be fast. First, you got your 3 Cerulean Sacred Phoenix of Nephtys. This is the same thing as regular Nephtys, except it's a ritual monster. It means it can be brought back from the graveyard if destroyed by a card effect, and it's a 3,000 attack, so it's even stronger than the original one. 3 Devotees of Nephtys. You're going to want to run 3 of these in this deck, because this actually can help bring out your Cerulean Sacred Phoenix or your regular Phoenix of Nephtys if you got it. Because you destroy this card, bring it from your deck, bring a card from your deck that's the Sacred Phoenix of Nephtys or whatever, and then at the end of the turn you destroy this card. So you're going to want to be able to get that out, summon it, ritual summon it, and then be able to bring out the big one. And then I've got 2 Sacred Phoenix of Nephtys in this deck. This is, I wouldn't run more than 2, even 1. I just have 2 in here because I actually wanted to have more of the flavor, and actually at least just in case I can pull it. Easy to bring out if it's destroyed by card effect and sent to the graveyard, meaning even if it's in your deck and it's sent to the graveyard, you can special summon it on your next standby phase. So that's really good. 3 Hand of Nephtys. Pretty simple for the most part. All you gotta do is tribute her alongside with one other monster and special summon her from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So it's an easy way to get Sacred Phoenix out. And then I've got 3 Defender of Nephtys. This guy or girl is really good and interesting because he or she can pull the card Sacred Phoenix of Nephtys out of your deck just by having her destroyed and sent to the graveyard. If she's destroyed by card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can select and destroy 1 card from your deck, meaning your Sacred Phoenix and whatever have and everything, which runs with the deck really well. That's what you want. 2 Chronicler of Nephtys. I've only got 2 right now, and she can add a Nephtys monster from my graveyard back to my hand, so I can keep recycling her ability. Like I said, dude, I apologize completely for this content or the quality of the video. It's because it's a little darker. I've got all the lights on. My house is naturally really dim as it is, so. And then I've got 2 Disciple of Nephtys. She has really high defense, 2,000 defense, and when she's destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, I can add a Nephtys spell and trap from my deck to my hand. So you want to do that for Last Hope of Nephtys or the Sacred Rites of Nephtys, Sacred Phoenix of Nephtys, whatever. You want to be able to get that out. And then last but not least, I've only got 1 right now, Matriarch of Nephtys, and she special summons Nephtys monsters from the graveyard. And then last but not least for the monsters, boom, 3 Sanju of 1,000 Hands. This is really good because this adds a ritual monster or a ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. As you can see, My Hidden Summoners booster box opening pretty much almost finished the deck for me, so this is mostly basically the Hidden Summoners booster box opening, the deck profile. Your 3 Rebirth of Nephtys. This is your ritual spell card. This goes in the deck really good. Last Hope of Nephtys. You can target one other Nephtys card from your control and add 1 card from your opponent controls and both destroy them. So you can only activate it once per turn, but it lets you destroy your card and your opponent card, which is good because in this deck you want to destroy your own cards by the effects to be able to get them back from the graveyard to get like Sacred Phoenix or to get the spell. I mean, that's the whole purpose of this deck. Then 3 Preparation Rites to get Devotee of Nephtys and the spell and the ritual spell card out. 2 Fulfillment of the Contract. So if you do get Devotee or if you get the Cerulean Sacred Phoenix out, you just pay 800 life points and you special summon it. 1 Gold Sarcophagus to add if I need a card to add it to my hand if I need it. That's why it's definitely mandatory. Only 1 right now, but I do plan on getting 2 or 3 and putting in the deck. Ritual Foregone. This special summons a ritual monster from a graveyard. Ritual monster, I mean from your hand. And it cannot attack and destroy during the end phase. But use this correctly, you can use this for the Link monsters. 2 Dark Holes, not only to screw your opponent up, but destroy your own stuff so that way you can special summon the stuff from the graveyard. 2 Cold Wave. Now, this is just MST. This is a proxy for MST, so I'm not running the Cold Wave really technically in the deck. This is just going to be for Mystical Space Typhoon. So I just want you, so that way you know what it is. I mean, I do plan on getting 2 MSTs right now. And then for the traps, not too many traps. I've got 2 Awakening and Nephtys. This gives all Nephtys monsters an extra 300 attack and defense, and then they can't destroy any other Nephtys monster except for the one with the highest attack on the field. So then I've got 2 Phoenix Wind Blast. This discards a card and target a card my opponent controls and place it back on top of the deck. So it's like boom, sends it right back to the top of the deck by discarding a card. Most of these effects also, by the way, require you to discard or destroy a card from your hand, so this works quite well with it. And then last but not least, 1 rival match, or 1 goes in match, and 1 rivalry of Warlords. This is just for flavor. 1 lets it only have 1 type, and then 1 only lets you have 1 attribute on the field. So mainly, since this is an all wind deck minus the Sacred Phoenix and the Link monsters and stuff, they're all 1 attribute and then 1 type. They're all pretty much spellcasters except for the Sanju and then the Sacred Phoenix cards. So I'm glad that was pretty quick for the most part. Next, last but not least, this is going to be my Link, my extra deck. You've just got 1 for now. It's Nephtys the Sacred Flame, and it's really, really good. It has 3 different effects, and it all depends on how many ritual monsters you used for the Link summon. So if you have 3, it's pretty much indestructible. And then last but not least, 2 Nephtys the Sacred Preserver. These I use this to bring out Sacred Phoenix and Nephtys, or really in Sacred Phoenix and Nephtys too. So, well, that's pretty much it for my deck profile. Thank you guys so much once again for watching it. I've had a little bit of a cold for the past week or so, and I'm just now starting to feel a little bit better, so if my voice still sounds a little crappy or it sounds like a little, messed up, that's why. I do apologize, but thank you guys as always for watching this deck profile, and I'll see you guys next time.